with you. Here's one. Hello, good afternoon, good evening. We're going live across YouTube. Right now we're live across YouTube and live across the world. It's GavsWeatherVids for a Wednesday evening. Just gone 6 o'clock on Wednesday, the 16th of August 2023. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much everybody for being here. We're going to be doing our 10 to 14 day. We're going to do everything we would do in a regular 10 to 14 day. The only difference is we're going to be doing it for you live tonight, rather than as a video upload. But after the live stream, of course, it will just become like a regular video upload, and people will be able to watch it then on demand. So that's the plan. I will be getting on with the 10 to 14 day in around half an hour or so's time. Before that, though, I'll be going through the live chat. I'll be shouting you all out along the way as well, taking questions, etc., etc., etc. And that's the plan. I'm going to be here for about an hour or so, and it's going to be, going to be an interesting live stream. I've got some very interesting charts at the moment. Some very, very hot air sitting over France next week. Will that waft its way up? Will it waft its way up to us? I wonder. We're on the cusp, on a knife edge of some very, very, very appreciably hot air just to ourselves, but we've got to wait and see whether that pushes northwards. Now, I just remembered I've been messing about a bit this afternoon. I've actually been sunbathed. I was out in the I brought a sun lounger a couple of weeks ago. It was my fault, really, but the heavens opened because when I brought that, it didn't stop raining, but I managed to get out on it this afternoon. So I've had like my shirt a little bit unbuttoned. I've been soaking up the sun. So I've been messing about. I've also been having a Kit Kat and a cup of magic coffee as well. I like Kit Kat. Do you? Who doesn't love Four Fingers on a Wednesday afternoon? No, I've had a Kit Kat and a coffee, and I've been listening to a little bit of Elvis as well, a little bit of a King. So I've been messing about, and I've kind of forgotten to unplug the phone. So I think I'd better go off because you don't want the phone ringing in the middle of a live stream, do we? So hold on, everybody. I'm going to turn off the webcam. There we go. Right, I won't mute the mic. I'll just get over to the other side of the room. There we go. Phone unplugged. We won't be interrupted. We won't be interrupted, will we? Not by the phone, anyway. You never quite know what's going to happen on a Gav live stream, but we won't be interrupted on the phone. Or by the phone. Christian, I love Kit Kats. I like a Kit Kat as well. No, I like a Kit Kat. I like a Kit Kat. Terry Chambers. Hey, Gav, how's it going at the gym? Going all right. I'm changing gyms, actually. So yeah, I'm going to be joining the gym in Longbuckby, my local gym, so I'm not going in Northampton, all the time. Basically, I can't afford the petrol to be running into town all the while. So I'm just in the process of sorting that out. But they don't make it very easy, do they, to cancel your gym membership? I didn't know that. So I'm going to get hold of the bank and cancel, but I can't just sort of cancel it on the app, the gym app. I've got to get hold of the bank and cancel the direct debit with the bank. So anyway, it's all in hand. And yeah, I'll cut things down a little bit. So I'm not going like 4 or 5 times a week now. Going a couple of times. And I'm going to be with the gym at Longbuckby. Matthew Orchard, phone off, Gav. It's off. Yes, it's off. It's off. It's off. We won't be interrupted by the blower. We won't be interrupted by that this afternoon. Right, so hello, good evening. Let's get the live stream on track. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on this Wednesday evening. We're at 36 concurrent viewers with 7 likes on the live stream. If you could smash that like button and let YouTube know you enjoy the live stream, it'd be incredible and amazing. Thank you so much for everybody doing that. Thank you so much to our moderators, the moderator on the live stream. Thank you so much to James and to Paul James for being here and moderating. SB might be along a little bit later on as well. So thank you so much to our lovely moderation. The other thing I'm going to say is that Steffi Adcock, Steph, has had an operation yesterday, so she's in hospital at the moment. So if everybody can see, it all went fine, everything was great, Paul's been keeping me informed and it's all gone well. And if everybody can say, get better soon to Steffi in the live chat, Steffi Adcock, that'd be absolutely lovely. I'm so pleased, Steph, I'm sure you watch this back on demand, I'm so pleased that your operation's gone all right, gone well, and soon as you can, get home, get on the road to recovery, and we'll see you soon on a live stream, and get better soon, Steph. Right, okay, so that's that done. Now I've got to start going to the live chat. Go zoom for the live chat in the next 20 minutes or so, and then we will do our technical board today. We're going to combine with a mini storm watch as well. I'm not sure I mentioned that, but yes, we are going to have a little bit of a mini storm watch with this live stream too. There could be some thunderstorms on Friday, especially on Friday night and Saturday morning. Right, okay, let's start going through live chat. Then here we go. Paul James, Steffi should be home tomorrow. That's awesome news. That's awesome news. Paul, and then she'll be able to get on the road to recover. You can't beat being at home, can you? I was stuck when I had my cut to the neck and mouth operation. I was stuck in hospital for 5 days, and I did get very upset actually at one point because I've been told it would be about 3 to 4. So on the Monday when I was expecting, because I had done on a Thursday, and I knew I'd be in, for the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I kind of set my heart on getting home on the Monday. And when I was told, on the Monday morning, when the doctor came round, the consultant came round to do the ward rounds, and they were still, the drain that took the time, got a big cut, from under my ear to my throat. I've got like 2 drains in, and they won't let you go until it stops draining. That's the thing. You've got to stay in until the drain can be taken out. They won't let you go until the drain's gone. So when I got to the Monday morning, I was expecting that I'd be able to go, although I could still see that the blood and fluid in the container from the drain was still creeping up. But I still, nevertheless, sort of set my sights on going home. And when they told me that I wouldn't be able to go, but I had to stay in for another day, I did get very upset, actually. I did get very upset. Yes, I didn't lose it, but I wasn't happy. Gav wasn't happy that Monday morning. It all seems so silly, really, because it's only like another day extra. I mean, what's another day like? But when you're just stuck there on a hospital ward and you're watching, I became very obsessed. I don't know if Steffi's doing this, Paul, but tell her not to, if she is. But I became very obsessed with the container. Just watching. I would spend like hours just staring at this container and kind of raising my fist to it, really, watching the blood still creeping up. And it all seems so silly now, but it's kind of just what you get, when you're in that scenario, you're having an operation of that. It's just how it is, So I can appreciate what Steph's going through, Paul, and hopefully she'll be able to. I'm very uncomfortable when you've got 2 big pipes in your neck, very uncomfortable. So I can appreciate what she's going through, Paul, but tell her she'll be home tomorrow. I think her cut's significantly smaller than mine was, so she won't have to spend days and days watching drain. Anyway, I'm so sorry, everybody. I thought I'll on a tangent. I will start going through live chat now. We're at 40 concurrent viewers with 13 likes on live stream. You could smash the like button and let YouTube know if you enjoyed the live stream. It'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Stephen Howe, I enjoyed your podcast with Ruben. They've been missed, especially with Q Quantum. Yeah, I don't mind doing that kind of thing. I will have to do a bit more of that. I enjoyed my chat with Ruben. Paul James, Lyle, will do, Gav. You tell her not to get obsessed with a drain bottle like I did. Right, okay, let's start going through the live chat then. Let's have a look. First person was Luke. Hello to Luke. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. I've also got Mark Kadish here as well. Good evening to Mark, saying, evening Gavin. When you said yesterday about it being so hard in summer to get the heat into the UK, saying in winter with cold, do you mean it does happen, but it's like once in a while? I didn't say heat. We get heat all right, you know, standard UK heat around 30 degrees, no problem. I'm talking about that very extreme heat. About the plus 20 and 25 Celsius iceberg that's been sitting over France on and off all summer and over the continent. And this year, you just can't quite pull it in. But I was really referring more to how difficult it seems to be in winter to get like extreme cold air in. Very often it does stop over the North Sea. Mark and Gavin, in the hot summers or cold winters of UK, in the UK, does it happen when due to more blocking? Like Atlantic getting blocked off. Yeah, typically you will need an area of high pressure somewhere to produce either extreme heat or very cold weather. You'll need like in summer you'll need like blocking or a high pressure ridge over Europe to bring up southerly winds, and in winter you'll normally need a block somewhere like Greenland. Summer heat can happen without northern blocking though. Luke, hello to Luke. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Mark and Gavin, could that be the reason why it's not getting very dry due to wet ground? I've heard if the ground is wet, there's more moisture helping it to rain more. There probably is a bit of a feedback that could go on with that. Yeah, probably, Mark. Hello, Shiram. Good evening, Shiram. Hello, Gavin. Will we get a mild, wet autumn this year? 2 weeks. Well, less than 2 weeks now. About 10 days, isn't it? To GavsWeatherVids autumn forecast. I can't let any cats out of the bag, Shiram. But I wouldn't be overly surprised if we get some appreciable rain this autumn. But let's wait and see how the analogs stack up before we do the autumn forecast. And of course, we've got the final 10th and final autumn update coming up on Sunday, actually. That's going to be epic, and it's going to be an El Nino special. That's coming up this Sunday, and then that will be the end of the autumn update. So we are then, off and running with the autumn forecast, and then we will be off and running with winter updates. Wow! No, I'm not going to play that. Sorry, YouTube. Mark, St. Gavin, there was a big volcano start of the year. Could that partly be due to the unsettled weather or not really? I doubt that's got much to do with it, Mark. We've just hit 50 concurrent, with 21 likes on the live stream. You could smash that like button and let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live stream. It'd be incredible. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Mark, Gavin, could it be a colder autumn? We're long overdue one of them. 30 years ago, I think they run in 30-year cycles. I'm not sure about a 30-year cycle of cold autumns, Mark, but we are certainly, definitely 100% due a cold autumn. Whether it will be this one, I'll have to wait and see. It's been a relatively warm year, though not as warm as last year was. So, we shall see, my friend. We'll have to wait and see about that. Shiram, hello, Gavin. Will El Nino get too strong this year to not give us a cold winter? I don't think we're going to go to Super Nino status with the El Nino this year, Sharon. So I think we're looking at we could be looking at a strong I would think it's most likely in the end to be around moderate values, though there's still a bit of uncertainty about that. So moderate to strong. And we shall see. I would prefer it to stay weak to moderate. I think it will go moderate to strong. But we're going to have to wait and see, my friend, with that. Mark St. Gavin, if September turns out to be more unsettled, is that bad for my outside event on the 9th of September, or could they still be okay? Hopefully you'll get a drier day anyway, even if it's an unsettled September. Hopefully you'll get a weather window that gives you, if not a dry day, then a dry few hours during the event, Mark. Watch this space. So to Matthew Orchard. Good evening to Matthew. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Sharon, hello, Gavin. Would be great if you could do a historic video for all 5th of Novembers in history. That's an interesting one, actually. Sharon, I haven't thought about that, but Bonfire Night, November the 5th, yes, I suppose that is a possibility. I would imagine a lot of the time it would be wet. Wouldn't you? I would imagine a lot of the time we would see some very wet charts and low pressure dominated chart, but it could be an interesting concept. So maybe, my friend, maybe. Okay, let's have a look. Martin, it's not a strong El Nino. It's not a strong El Nino. Not yet. Might be by Christmas, though. We'll have to wait and see. And just because it's El Nino doesn't mean it'll be mild. Just look at 0910. That was an El Nino and ended up cold. Just depends. No one knows till winter comes. It's true. Yeah, I personally can't think of many cold winters that have coincided with an El Nino, but there are always exceptions. You are right, Mark. So you never know. Matthew saying the weather definitely affects my diet. I'm still eating salad from my garden. Lovely, Matthew. You enjoyed that. I'm gonna have a chicken leg. Actually, I've got the chicken to put on around 6:30, so I'm going to pop into the kitchen and put the oven on and do myself a chicken leg. I've got veg, I've got runner beans. Got runner beans today. I've dug some more potatoes from the garden, so have a nice dinner tonight. Hello to Christian. You enjoy your salad, Matthew. Hello to Christian. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. We've also got Mark and Gavin. I'm still wondering if the warm water in the Atlantic playing a big part in this very unsettled weather. It could be, yeah. The Atlantic profile could be helping to support a more unsettled summer scenario at the moment. Matthew saying, good with the success, Matthew saying, Gav, with the success of your recent radio interview, wouldn't it be fun to see you on Come Dine With Me? Lol, I don't know. Could Gav do Come Dine With Me? I don't think many people would tune in to my Come Dine With Me episode, honestly, but it'd be fun. Katrine, hello to Katrine Baser. Hello, Gavin. The 10-day forecast live stream video has just come up on YouTube. As YouTube is not refreshing my subscription page. You're having problems, Katrine. You're having problems. I hope it all works out. I'm not sure what's going on there, but YouTube is very glitchy generally at the moment. I don't know what's going on, but YouTube very glitchy at the moment. Hope you get it all resolved, Katrine. Okay, let's calm down. Hello to Paul James and to James and IJ. Thank you so much to our spanners for being here. Paul says, Steffi Adcock sends regards to all. And we back to Steffi. We back to Steffi, Paul. Okay, let's have a look. Mark said, Gavin, just think, Gavin, of this year, it's 10 years since the big storm winter 2012-2013. Let's hope it's not like that one this winter. Bridges breaking up, one's flooded out of their home. It was a bit wild, wasn't it, that winter? It wasn't my favourite, let's put it that way. Hello to Guy Morley. Good evening, Guy. Hi, Guy. Hi, Gav. Hope you're good, my friend. Sad day for me today. My good friend, it was a funeral day. I'm so sorry for your loss, Guy. And I hope the funeral went as well as it could do. I'm so sorry, my friend. For the loss of your friend. I am very, very sorry, and I hope the funeral went as well as these things can. Hello to Glenn Pevy. Good evening, Glenn. Thank you so much for being here. Right, let's come down. Hello to Terry Chambers. Good evening, Tel. Mark saying, Gavin, did you bring my Sunlight Lounger from Tenerife? No, I didn't. I brought it, actually. I brought it from Amazon. I didn't think a Sun Lounger would fit in my suitcase, to be honest. Techie. Hello to Techie. Thank you so much for being here. Right, come Turley. Hello to you, my friend. Thank you so much. We've got Win86. Hello to Win. Thank you so much for being here. James Jukebox V2. Hello there, hello there. Evening, Gavin all. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Trevor Hall is with us as well. Getting to Trevor. Thank you so much for being on the live stream tonight. We've also got Richard Daniels here with us saying, get better soon, Steffi. Get well soon, Steph. Thank you so much, Richard, for your get well message. And thank you so much for being here as well, Richard. Hello to Mountain Biker. Evening, Gavin. Mods, get well soon, Steffi. Thank you so much, my friend, for your message. And also, for being here too. You're all wishing Steffi to get better soon, so that's absolutely lovely. Thank you so much, everyone, for all of those messages. I'm sure Steffi will be delighted when she watches the stream on demand when she's out of hospital. Okay, let's come down. Let's have a look. Day 2 I check. Been pleasant all day here. To Matthew, crazy hailstorm a few days back, it's like a winter wonderland. I know, you had a real wild hailstorm, didn't you, James? That's why it's funny in the summer, isn't it? It looks like it's been snowing in August, doesn't it? Sam Parker, hello to you. Hi, Gav. Hope you're well. Metal saying potentially up to 18 millimetres of rain on Saturday. Goodness gracious me. I'm off to Bournemouth for the weekend on Friday. Good luck travelling. I think you'll be alright until very late on Friday. That's when the storms are really kicking off. There could be some around on Friday morning actually, and then it'll go calmer, and then the real push of storms and heavy rain will be like Friday night and Saturday morning. After that though, the weekend's not looking too bad, I don't think. So you should be alright. Should be okay. For the weekend, once Friday night's out of the way. Phil's Fitness and Nutrition. Phil 2018. Hello to you, my friend. I've been on a fitness and nutrition kick. I could have done with you on the live. I could have done with you, Phil, on the live stream back in April when I started my journey towards getting fitter and healthier and whatnot. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I hope you subscribe to the channel. We went on to see new names in the live chat. What's Phil's fitness and nutrition saying? Hopefully some cheeky thunderstorms at the weekend. Let's hope so. But well, definitely going to be on Friday. I'm sure there will be. As for that, after that, I think the weekend actually isn't going to be too bad, but we will be having a look at some database shortly. Hello to the best of Sweden. Hello to TBOS. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Shiram, hello, Gavin. I'm so sorry, everyone. Shiram, hello, Gavin. Could we get a winter like 2013-14 again? It's always possible. Yeah, but it's always a possibility, Shiram. Given our place in the next to the Atlantic, influenced very much by the jet stream and whatnot. Yes, never rule out the chance of a winter like 2013-14. And of course, we will get one at some point, just a question of when. 2020 was very similar. Very wet winter, very stormy winter, the winter 2019-20 PV of Doom winter, so we're probably not due for one, as we last had one for 2020-2021, but no, 2019-2020, but never rule it out, my friends, it could happen. Hello to Peter Evans, good evening, my friend, thank you so much for being here. Also, hello to Nomalashas, hello to you, good evening, Gavin, everyone, thank you so much, Nomalashas, for being here. Hello to Martin Nichols, and thank you so much to Mark for being here too. Hello to Jason Sharratt. I just saw Jason. Where are you, Jason? Where are you, Jason? Where are you? Where's Jason? Where is he? Where is it? Pulled down. You see it pulled down. There we go. Hello to Jason Sharratt. Good evening, Gav. How's the weekend looking, my friends? Thundery, very wet. Friday night into Saturday morning, and then probably just a few showers in the west and a lot of dry weather to come. I think that's how we're looking, but we'll have a look at some data about. We're at 55 concurrent viewers with 36 likes on the live stream. If you could smash the like button and let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live chat, be incredible. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Hello to Patrick Nang. Good evening, Patrick. Thank you so much. Good evening, Gav. Winter update soon. Yes, winter updates will be starting on Sunday the 3rd of September, so not long to go now, my friend. Paul Stacey, hope you're well, Gav. Finally catching your live stream. Great as hell. Thank you so much for being here, Paul. It's lovely to see you. How are you? I hope everything's going okay for you, my friend. And thank you so much for checking into our live stream tonight. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, my friend. No, actually, I genuinely cannot believe it's already August. It's incredible, isn't it? The year is flying by. Winter updates, less than 2 weeks away. Wow, 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 wow. Incredible. Mountain biker. I'm going camping in Scotland with my brother at the end of October. Oh, right. His home yard tents don't turn into kilts. That's a bit, I don't know, end of October camping in Scotland. You're a braver man than me, mountain biker. Let's just put it that way. I hope the weather is all right for you. But yeah. Watch your space, my friend. You may need extra pegs to tie down your tents. TBOS at James United. I don't have Discord sadly, but maybe I should get it. Would be nice to be on the GavsWeatherVids Discord. At the moment, the GavsWeatherVids Discord is functioning as an invitation-only Discord. So if you would like to join TBOS, then email me at GavsWeatherVids@gmail.com. This is true for anybody else who would like to join the GavsWeatherVids Discord, by the way. Email me at GavsWeatherVids@gmail.com. And we'll send you an invitation link. For a server is not open to everybody to join at this point. We're just gradually staggering, because I had quite a waiting list of people wanting to join, so we're gradually staggering the amount of people that could join the server. Alright, okay, Glenn Pevy, we got nowhere near Storm Glenn, did we long? No, we did not, Glenn. We'll be getting a new storm name list as well on the 1st of September, won't we? So, no, we got nowhere near to Storm Glenn. Right, what a lovely live stream. Thank you so much, everybody. In around 3, 4, 5 minutes, we're going to do some screen capturing. We're hovering around 50 to 55 in current videos. If you could, give us a like on live stream. That'd be incredible. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that for us. Hello to Spirit Hunter. Good evening, Spirit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mark, St. Gavin, could you ever look at some point in winter update to see what El Nino years had cold winters? Going back, right back to 1950, just idea. We will, of course, be doing our ENSO update within the winter updates at some point. I don't know when it will be. It's normally towards the back end of the season, so that will be something that you will be seeing at some point, through the season of winter updates. Right, head to AM. Everyone talking about winter already. We seem to be, don't we, AM? That's because winter updates are starting in less than 2 weeks' time on Sunday, the 3rd of September. Head to Jason Stebbins. Thank you. Oh, just hit 60 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much, everybody, for getting us to 60 concurrent. We get that hard 6 review rate always pops up, doesn't it? When people know we're going to begin the screen capturing that. So thanks so much, everybody, for being here. Turning into quite a big live stream. Thank you so much. Please smash that like button if you're enjoying it. Hello to Jason Stebbins. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Right. Also, Monty. Hello to Monty Pio. Thank you so much to Monty for being here. Is there anything else that I've missed? I don't think... Oh, Devon Diggerdas. Hello to DDD. Hello, Devon Diggerdas. Thank you so much, my friend, for being on the live stream tonight. That's incredible. That's incredible. Wow. DDD. Hello to DDD. Right, let's have a look. Mark Canish saying, everyone seems to remember winter storm of 2014, but they seem to have forgotten the stormy Super Nino word of 2015-16. There was a lot of rain in that winter. I'm not sure it was overly stormy, was it, 2015-16, but there was a lot of rain. And it was very mild. Mark saying Storm Gavin didn't happen. No, it didn't, did it? But at least I made the list, At least I got on the list, didn't I? But no, we didn't get a Storm Gavin either. Hello to Dave for the How. Thank you so much for being here. Christian, I think the 2023 fall winter forecast should be on Friday, December the 1st, where it'll be a Friday night live stream. But we get Giddy Gav doing a winter forecast. I don't know. I'd probably be. Could I do a winter forecast when I've been on the magic water? Chris? I don't know. Do you? I don't know. Right, okay. 27th, bring on the winter forecast. Paul James is saying Christmas Eve is on a Sunday. It is, my friend. Interesting, isn't it? Does that give us a chance to do a Christmas Eve live? It might do. TVOS, winter is 100% my favourite season. I know it is, my friend. Hello to Fort Sheridan, Minecraft, Gav, hello. Thank you so much for being here. I think that's pretty much everybody's shout out. Jason Sevens, from September onwards, everyone in our house knows not to disturb me from 10 AM on a Sunday morning. Oh, right, that's Jason time, is there, for winter updates. You have your Jason time with Gav on a Sunday morning. Why not, my friend? Why not? Yeah, they're fun, aren't they, the winter updates? I'm looking forward to getting started on them. Mark saying, a cold winter will happen again. I'm out now with my mum to see her friends. Take care to you all. You have a lovely time with your mum and your mum's friends, Mark. And thank you so much for dropping by, my friend. And we'll see you again very, very soon, hopefully. Thank you so much for being here. Right, okay, Jason sure is with a muscly arm. Sure is. That's your time, isn't it, Jason? Right, but bottom of the live chat. Hello to all of you at the bottom of the live chat. If I've missed anybody, hello to Malcolm and Tanya. Hello, Gaz. Hello to Malcolm and Tanya. Who am I talking to? Am I talking to Malcolm or am I talking to Tanya? Or maybe I'm talking to both. Let me know. Always great to see new names in the live chat. If you are new to the channel, then please can you make sure you're subscribed. Tell your friends and your family, your neighbour, your doctor, your vicar, if you want, even your mother-in-law, if you dare, to subscribe. And thank you so much, Malcolm and Tanya, for being here. Right at the bottom of the live chat, everybody. If I've missed anybody in the live chat, then please give me a thumbs up emoji, a waving emoji, some kind of emoji to get my attention. I'll give you a shout out. I'll just have to turn the oven on, if that's all right. I've got a bit of chicken waiting to cook for my dinner. So as we're at the halfway point of the live stream, I'm going to put the oven on. So let me just turn on the webcam. And I shall very temporarily mute the mic as well. And I'll see you in about 30 seconds. Okay, we're back. Oven is on and we can resume the live, I think. Why not? I hope people don't mind me popping off. You know, it's not very professional to pop off in the middle of a live stream, but I've got to have my dinner, haven't I? So yeah, if I put it on at the end of the live, if I put it on at the start, before I start live stream, it will be overcooked by the time I've done my veg. So, it would have like an hour and a half or something, and it doesn't need that much. If I put it on at the end, then I'm going to be late. So put it on halfway through the stream. Works out nice, but it's not really very professional to go off. Anyway, thank you so much everybody sticking with it. We're at 50 concurrent viewers with 47 likes on live stream. I think it hit 60 a few minutes ago. So we are going to bring you data in a moment. Hello to Robert Inman with chicken. Yeah, I'm having a chicken leg, Robert. Thank you so much, my friend. Malcolm and Tanya. Hi, it's Malcolm. Hello to Malcolm. Thank you so much to Malcolm for being here. Hi, Mal. Thank you so much, my friend. What's happened to nominal ashes? I'm trying to hear about nominal ashes. What's happened, nominal ashes? Everything okay? Oh, here we go. My grandfather's birthday is the 20th of August. He passed away earlier this year. He got caught by coronavirus while having cancer treatment. It knocked him down. I'm so sorry for your loss, my friend. That's dreadful. That's dreadful, dreadful, dreadful. I'm so sorry. Rest in peace to your granddad. I'm so sorry to hear that. Right, okay. I think, hello to Adam Morris. Hello to Adam. Thank you so much for being here. Right, I reckon we're going to do some screen capturing for you now. So it's time to bring you data. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. It is 6:36 on Wednesday the 16th of August 2023. We're now going to do our mini storm watch, and then we will do the 10 to 14 day, and we're going to do everything we were doing a regular 10 to 14 day. The only difference is that we're doing it for you live rather than as a video upload, but after the stream people will be able to watch it on demand as a regular video. So the webcam is going to be going, but I'll be back to wrap up live stream at the end. The image is going to go as well. And in 3, 2, 1, we're going to start display capturing. There we go. We're display capturing on this Wednesday evening. I tell you what. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Million gas, million going off into infinity. Wow. Oh, million gas. Goodness gracious me, you wasn't expecting that, was you? I've been waiting since March to do that. But it is a little bit of a tease, actually, everybody, because Friday Night Lives will be returning quite shortly now. I may do a couple in September, actually. So they're primarily for when we're in GMT, but last year we did 1 or 2. Last year we did 1 or 2 in September. So watch your space, and Friday Night Lives could be back quite soon. Right, well, I am going to turn off the webcam for proper this time. I'm not going to leave webcam on while I'm doing 10 or 14 days. So there we go. Sam Parker, wow. Stick your fingers in your ears, everyone. Super chat. Woo. Thank you so much to Sam Parker. Wow. 1 million gas. Goodness gracious. Thank you so much, my friend, for your super chat. I thought that would take everybody by surprise and be a funny moment. Right, let's start bringing some data. There's been an epic live stream so far, but let's do this. We're going to start off with mini storm watch first. So this is the fact chart, which is the human interpretation of by forecasters at the UK Met Office. This is the fact chart for midday on Thursday, with an area of high pressure sitting over Scandinavia and low pressure out to the Atlantic, winds coming in from a southerly or southeasterly direction. We're high and dry, but this area of low pressure is on its way. So as we get through to midday on Friday, look at this, in comes this area of low with its attendant weather fronts as well. Ahead of it, we're drawing in wind from off continent. Hot air is sitting over the continent. So as these occluding fronts start pushing in from west and from southwest, that's going to act as a tree. We've got a convergence line as well, which could bring some thunderstorms earlier on Friday, but it really is going to be like Friday night into Saturday when this feature starts pushing through just here. That we could generate some really quite torrential rain and possibly some thunderstorms. Well, it also becomes quite a significant area of low pressure in its own right. So not only bringing heavy rain, possibly thunderstorms, also bringing risk of some very strong winds as well. NOVA is a warning out for western and northern parts of Wales at the moment for strong winds. You can see how the isobars are tightening here through Friday in the west, so it could be gale force winds running up the ICM and pushing northwards into Scotland and northern England, maybe through into Saturday. Through Saturday, we get rid of that front and we go into a showery westerly type flow. Then it really is a case of sunshine showers through the remainder of the weekend, and most of the showers will be in the north and northwest, not all that many into the south and southeast. One thing I'm a bit unsure about this is with this is the Cape. So this is the Cape and lifting from the latest GFS 12 Zebra. This is for midday on Friday. You see, not all that much in the way of Cape on Friday at midday, and things don't really improve into the evening either. You look at that and it doesn't it doesn't exactly look classic, really, that, does it, for thunder? There is like quite a bit of rain coming in from the southwest clearly, so obviously we are bringing heavy precipitation in, but that could be like longer spells of rain rather than thunderstorms. That's midnight on Saturday, Friday to Saturday. And again, the capability just doesn't look that good, really, doesn't it? Doesn't look anything particularly noteworthy. So I'm a little bit unsure how much lightning and thunder there will be with this, given we have got pretty low levels of Cape and lifted there. It doesn't look classic. Let's put it that way. It doesn't look like a classic thundery scenario from a Cape and lifted point of view. So I'm a little bit confused about that. But anyway, we're going to be getting some heavy rain, thundery rain at the very least, possibly with thunderstorms coming in. We'll have a look at some high-res forecast models. So we'll start off with arpege from the Weather Outlook. So we can see that at the moment and over the next day or so, there'll be lots of dry weather. This is Thursday, and precipitation mostly out to the far west-southwest. Into the early hours of Friday, get the first sort of areas of thundery showers moving up from the south. They don't look overly dramatic, but there could certainly be some wet weather around across parts of England and Wales on Friday morning. Some rumbles of thunder then are possible. And then into Friday evening, things really start kicking off when we get this system moving northwards and eastwards, bringing all of this heavy rain up from the southwest. So as we go from Friday to Saturday, see how that wet weather just trundles northwards and eastwards across the country. I'd say it does look a little bit like a band of thundery rain rather than thunderstorms, but maybe there will be some storms or something embedded within. Let's see if that's changed over to the 12s there. Yeah, yes it has. So again, here we go then, going into Friday morning. Let's just pull this down slightly. Going into Friday morning, yes, we see the first sort of fingers of thunderstorms pushing up from the south then. They could bring some really quite wet weather to parts of England and Wales through the morning. Things then sort of calming down into the afternoon, and then Friday evening and overnight into Saturday that we get this big push of heavy rain, maybe with thunderstorms embedded within coming up from the south. Again, that looks more like a band of thundery rain rather than a band of like thunderstorms to me, but we shall see. We shall see how that works out. Right, got the DWD coming up next. So again, this is another high-res model from the Weather Outlook. It's changed over to 12. Yes, it has. So another high-res model, very latest run from DWD. Icon model. Friday morning, in comes the first area of possibly thunderstorms into the south and the southwest there, through Wales, central, southern, southwestern parts of England. They kind of fade out a little bit into the afternoon, and then we get all of this heavy rain coming in from south-southwest. Again, is that a band of heavy thundery rain, or is that a band, or is that thunderstorm? To me, it looks like an area of heavy thundery rain. There might be rumbles of thunder that embedded within it. However, maybe it will be thunderstorms, you know. But obviously very wet anyway on Friday evening and overnight into Saturday morning. Once that clears out of the way, then we're left with scattered showers through the rest of the weekend, and they're primarily in the west and the northwest, but in central east there should be mainly dry. And then we've got the high-res UKV model. I'm not sure, no, that's not changed over to the 15 stage yet. So this is from Freezer, this updated this morning. UKV showing lots of dry weather through tomorrow, plenty of sunshine to come. There will be a few heavy thunderstorms around. Now, they definitely look like thunderstorms Thursday night into Friday morning. This is early hours of Friday, like breakfast time Friday. They definitely look like thunderstorms, don't they? So early Friday, yes, in southern counties, looks like there'll be storms around. They fade out through the middle of the day, and then we bring all of this rain in from the southwest. So is this thunderstorms, or is this heavy rain? I would suspect that most of this green-yellow stuff here is heavy thundering rain. That's Northern Ireland, South West Scotland, Wales, North West England. This orange and red area here, that could well be thunderstorms developing in more eastern regions. See how that storm there looks like it's building up there at 6 hours, 69 hours. It kind of merges with the general area of rain. So I would suspect on it's some way up, but I would suspect on Friday night the greatest risk of thunderstorms will be for like the Midlands and eastern parts of England, and further west and northwest it will tend to be more to the thundery rain. But it's going to be very interesting to see how how it all works out. By Saturday morning, it's all trending off up to Scotland. They're in sunshine showers through the rest of the weekend. And then finally, we've got WRF, another high res bowl, this time from Metrocella. And once more, lots of dry weather through up to Friday morning. Then Friday morning itself, we get some thunderstorms a little bit further west with those, but through, of course, the Friday morning thunderstorms potentially through Wales into the Midlands and some parts of southern England. They trundled off north, and then into Friday evening, we've got all this wet weather piling in from the southwest. Much of that is in west, not that much in the east, except across East Anglia. It looks like there's some thunderstorms clipping the East Anglian coast, but WRF doesn't look overly encouraging for widespread thunderstorms. Now, what to make of that, everyone? 72 concurrent viewers. Epic. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Adam Blunston, hope to Adam Weatherfan, asking James if he can have a channel membership, please. I mean, it's up to James whether he wants to gift that, Adam. So, it's a gift, and James wants to, but he can, but so maybe Matthew Orchard, definitely a million blurry GavsWeatherVids. Did I go blurry? I want to go a bit blurry then with the webcam. Yeah, Adam, it's up to James. It's a gift. So yeah. James said, Adam, I would my friend, but YouTube only select members by random, so it's luck of the draw if I give them out. Yeah, that's true as well, Adam. So even if James does it, you might not necessarily be gifted it because it's given out randomly. But I don't want James thinking that he's got to do this. It's something that he could do if he wants to. It's gift, and it's very kind, very sweet of James to do it. But I don't want anybody feel like they're compelled to do it, if you get what I mean. We're at 80 concurrent viewers. It's a big live stream. Well, 79, but let's call it 80, shall we? It's a big old live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for an epic live stream. So that's the Storm Watch section done. So we will now go on to our 10 to 14 day. How does that sound? Don't click over to 80 concurrent. Will it click over? Christian, I think we might get a yellow or amber warning of all the rain and thunder. I definitely think there could be an amber warning for rain, Chris. Yeah, there could be some very heavy rain there, by the look of it. So it is definitely going to be one to watch. Jason Stebbins going to disappear to charge my phone, but watching on the TV. You enjoy watching me on the TV. I do worry about people watching me at high def because I don't really have a face for the telly. I don't really have a face for high def. Steve Alden, hello to you, my friend. I feel honoured and lucky. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. None of last year's business live stream I've seen in a while, has it? Business on a Wednesday. We have had a couple on Sundays, though, but gone over 100 concurrent. Wasn't this Sunday, but like the 2 Sundays before that, we went over 100 concurrent. But live streams are generally getting busier now, and that will probably carry on. Hopefully, it will carry on through the remainder of the year. As the nights draw in, as things like getting colder and the nights get darker and wetter and whatnot, generally, usually, the concurrent viewer rate goes up. So we shall see what happens. We could get some big live streams by the time we get to winter, depending on what weather gods have in store for us. But we're not all that far from 80 concurrent viewers. We've got 56 likes on live stream. Could smash the like button and let YouTube know. Enjoy live stream. It'd be incredible. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Hello to Benjamin Dover. Good evening to Benjamin. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Right, okay, let's bring you our 10 to 14 day event. Time is getting on. Now, we're going to start off with centering temperature, VCT. So that was mini storm. Once that's done out of the way, this is 10 to 14 day. Going off CT. Centering temperature is currently sitting at 16.4, which is 0.7 of a degree above 61.99 average. That is provisional to yesterday, to the 15th of August. So for the first half of August, we're a little bit above average, not excessively so. 16.4, or not that far from average, really. These are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles. Next to which Norwich shape red line is the 30-year upper air temperature average for Norwich. We're starting off close to average at the moment. We'll find the upper air temperatures lifting up as we go into the end of the week and the weekend, potentially becoming quite hot. There is going to be a bit of a drop down, so this is like the warm up for Thursday, Friday, you know, and towards Saturday. Then there's a drop down the upper air temperatures as the low pressure pushes fresher winds in from off the Atlantic, and then early next week there's another lift up. Now what happens with that is going to be very interesting, because that lift up early next week is associated with some really hot air. They're going to be sitting over France, so we can see that the thick green line here, which is the GFS midnight operation, where it really takes off, becomes it is an outlier, but it becomes very hot through through the rest of August. Then that is a deviation from the mean, though. The mean line is the white line, and that actually drops back to the 30-year average through the last week of August. So we've got these hot ensembles up here, some of them very hot, but we've got more that are going cooler through the last week of August. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens from the early part of next week onwards. Precipitation-wise, got a couple more dry days to go. This is the thundery breakdown, or very wet breakdown anyway, on Friday night, and then into weekend goes drier, but next week could turn increasingly unsettled with showers and or longer spells of rain, possibly with some thunder mixed in as well. Wow. Temperature anomalies. So the 16th, 24th of August is going to be above average for most parts, all parts of Europe actually. And see, but the hottest anomaly is actually through France and Germany and whatnot. UK, Ireland, Scandinavia is a little bit on the periphery of it, to be honest. And precipitation anomalies from 16th, 24th of August, they coming out driving average from south and east, near normal further west. Latest spring from that from nullschool.net shows that at the moment we're under a ridge. At the moment we've got a ridge of high pressure through here, with lower pressure, out in the Atlantic, and weather fronts pushing in, or getting set to push in towards the end of the week. But at the moment, high pressure is dominating, so we're high and dry. Right, let's start going through the chart data then, starting off with the UK Met Euro run for midday on Saturday. I'll tell you what, let's start this a little bit early. Let's start this at 48 hours, so we'll enable the hover. Right, so this is the scenario for midday on Friday. Low pressure is out to our west, high pressure towards Scandinavia. We're drawing up a very warm to hot southerly southeasterly flow, but the low pressure coming off the Atlantic will act as the trigger to potentially produce some quite wild weather. Now look how this low pressure is deepening like mad. Wow, around Ireland and in the Irish Sea on Friday night, Saturday morning. So that is suggesting like maybe severe gale force winds around those Irish sea coasts. See why the UK Met has a wind warning for northern and western parts of Wales. That looks wild with that area of low pressure. So not only torrential rain, maybe widespread thunderstorms, also the risk of some unusually windy weather on Friday night as well, particularly for the west. So it's all going on. Everything as well as the kitchen sink is going to be thrown at us on Friday and Friday night. That low pushes northwards through the rest of the weekend, taking the wet weather away with it. Then we've got high pressure building back up from the south. This is the heat dome, of course. With this area of high pressure, does the UK Met open the door to that heat? What happens? Well, we'll certainly get the wind into the south through the early part of next week. Look at this, that's Tuesday. So reach of high pressure from the UK to Germany and Poland, low pressure out to west. Consequently, that will bring up a southerly or southeasterly flow. How hot does that get? By the middle of next week, next Wednesday, another thundery low is developing and breaking things down. How hot do those upper air temperatures get with that? Let's have a look. So we start off, of course, bringing up the warmth on Friday. There we go, cool, fresh over weekend. Now into next week, how hot is that getting? So we definitely got the plus 15 Celsius isotherm across England and Wales. I think the plus 20 Celsius isotherm stays on the other side of the channel though. So we don't get extreme heat, but it does say get very warm to hot through the early part of next week there, UK Met. Right, I can't, again, bring up those southerly southeasterly winds on Friday. Now beyond that into the early part of next week, what's going to happen with the heat? So most of the odds of the air being kept at bay there. Doesn't look overly thundery, I have to say. It doesn't look overly hot or thundery of icon through the middle to middle part of next week. What about the upper air temperatures? Again, look how hot it is over France. It's going to be an incredible week next week with extreme heat. Possibly some parts of France will be getting to 40 degrees or more next week. So it's going to be absolutely a furnace-like over France. It all stays over the other side of the channel with icon. We do not tap into any of that heat, really, for the early part of next week. So if you don't like extreme heat, then icon is a good one for you. What's the GFS 12Z doing? Again, on Friday, we're drawing up those southerly to southeasterly winds. Then high pressure is building up for itself for the early part of next week with the heat dome over France. We're not, I don't think, tapping in to any of that extreme heat with the GFS 12Z there. And eventually, by the second half of next week, we're turning wind into the north. We're bringing down cooler air from the north, with high pressure then developing around Greenland, Iceland, and low pressure out to our south and southwest. As we come towards the end of August, an increasingly cool and autumnal look to the weather. That gets to the 1st of September. Today, where it's looking cool and wet, particularly so for England and Wales, with this area of low pressure just to our south and southwest. But GM looks like this. If you're enjoying the live stream, by the way, please you like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for doing that. Over at 89 concurrent, nearly 90. Wow. Massive live stream for a Wednesday. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for giving us. I think this is our biggest. We are at 90 concurrent. Goodness gracious me. I think this is our biggest Wednesday live stream that we have done, probably since last winter. Somebody will correct me if I'm wrong on that. Massive live stream. Thank you so much. If you enjoy the live stream, please say you like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Drop a comment. Let us know what you think about this and all of our live streams. Thank you so much for doing that. Don't forget to tell your friends and family to subscribe. Tell your neighbour, tell your doctor, tell your vicar if you dare. You can tell your vicar if you want to, and you can tell your mother-in-law to subscribe too if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to, tell your mother-in-law to subscribe, and you can watch Gav together with your mother-in-law. And who wouldn't want to do that? Who wouldn't want to watch Gav? Gav. Who wouldn't want to watch Gav with their mother-in-law? Thank you so much, everybody. Right, let's have a look at GM. Again, we've got those southerly southeast winds through Friday into Saturday. High pressure ridges up from the south. That's the heat dome, trying to bring extreme heat up from the south. But I don't think we put it off with a GEM 12Z. Instead, we get this trough of low pressure out of the Atlantic, keeping the heat at bay. We'll have the upper air temperatures in a moment, but that low then starts meandering in by the middle of next week, cooler and showering with that low. And then as we come towards the closing days of the run, which is days 9 and 10, 25th, 26th of August, we've got high pressure out to our west. It looks like we're into bank holiday weekend, by the way, there, Saturday 26th of August. It looks like about to drop down a northerly wind then. Looks like we're about to drop down a northerly for the bank holiday weekend. And let's have a look at the time. So I don't think we tap in to any of that extreme heat over France with the GEM. There you see it, the plus 20, remember the plus 20, so plus 10 Celsius isotherm, that black line just there. Let's highlight it just to explain this again. So this is the plus 10 Celsius isotherm that's warm. You know, that's warm to very warm. That's temperatures like early to mid-20s. Plus Celsius on the surface. Plus 15 Celsius isotherm. It's just there. That's very warm to possibly hot. That's temperature into the upper 20s Celsius to, let's say, 30 degrees or so with the plus 15 Celsius isotherm. But the really hot air, so that's standard UK heat. The really hot air is, of course, the plus 20 Celsius isotherm. And when you get that, you usually get the temperature to at least the mid-30s Celsius. And then, of course, down here, and a little bit to the south of France, we've actually got the plus 25 Celsius, if not isotherm. We are very close to plus 25 Celsius at 850 HPA, and that is intense and dangerous heat. That's temperatures getting at least to the upper 30s Celsius, if not into the 40s Celsius. So that's how the isotherms work. So when I'm talking about the hottest of the air over France with the heat dome, it's that black line just there, and anything to the south of it, that's where the extreme heat is. So by Tuesday, you see plus 20 Celsius isotherm is still over the other side of the channel. Much of France sitting under that, into southern Germany and into the Low Countries as well. We do not tap in that plus 20 Celsius, 850 HPA air is kept over on the continent by the area of low pressure from the Atlantic. But this is quite unusual. This is bringing like warm air in from the North Atlantic. So that's a little bit strange. I'm not sure what that would do. Notice this area of warmer air temperatures here. That's quite unusual to see that dropping in, you know, from the North Atlantic like that. So I would suspect that'll probably bring quite a lot of cloud with it. I think that's, you know, that'll bring quite a lot of cloudy, gloomy weather with it. But it would be interesting to see what effect those very warm upper air temperatures that far north in the Atlantic would have. Right, last one is the ECM. We're going to run over by about 10 minutes. I'm so sorry, everybody. I was enjoying myself too much in the live chat at the start. But it's been an epic live stream. We're going to show you the ECM at WF next. So again, let's enable the hover. Let's see that. Where are we? It's enabled. Okay, so ECM. Again, high pressure to the northeast, low pressure out to the west, southwest of the country on Friday. Now, what's happening with the heat dome with the ECM? So much hotter on the ECM at midnight run. With high pressure over to the east country dragging in those hot southerly southeasterlies through the early to middle part of next week, and may keep going for a few days actually. We eventually get like a thundery low that's developing there at the end of next week. That low just there bringing an end to the hot weather, and so by day 10, which is Saturday the 26th of August, that's pushing the heat away. The upper air temperatures look like this, and with the ECM midnight run we did actually tap in plus 20 Celsius isotherm. And there we go. That's Wednesday to Thursday. And there is the plus 20 Celsius isotherm in across England and Wales. That will probably get the temperature. I mean, it's getting later on in the year, but I think that will still get the temperature to like the mid-30s. If that came up, I think we'd be looking at least around 34, 35 down in the south. That carries on into Friday as well. So the hottest weather next week is like from Wednesday to Thursday to Friday. Really hot, that plus 20 Celsius isotherm. But by Saturday, 26th of August, it's all being shunted away by the thundery area of low pressure to the west of Scotland. I suspect that was a hot outlier. So the midday, the 12s there, ECM is just updating now. It's up to 48 hours. So around 8 p.m. you'll be able to find out what the ECM 12Z is showing. If you go to Weather or Weather Outlook, you know, Metro Ciel, Next Weather, have a look at the ECM 12Z in around an hour's time, and you'll be able to see whether that is still showing extreme heat for next week. Otherwise, it looks like the other models at the moment are backed away from the idea that we tap into extreme heat next week, but it's a very close run thing, this, so it's certainly not impossible that we might turn really hot next week. Right, this is precipitation forecast based on that ECM run from TibetShow.com. So ECM bringing up those heavy showers and thunderstorms on spells as well through the end of the week and into Saturday. All of that gets out of the way through the weekend. Then we'll have showers into the north and the west. Early next week we trigger off some more more thunderstorms with that very hot air moving up from the south, but the real thundery breakdown happens beyond that, actually, towards the end of next week. Getting suggested a lot of the thunderstorms in the north and west, but of course it's a long way off, and that's all got to be resolved. These are the options on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10. You understand, that obviously gets to 27th of August. 14 members of the ECM ensembles with low pressure to our north and northeast. Winds coming in from a northerly direction. It's in combination with the mid-Atlantic ridge, so cool and showery with that. We've got 10 members of the ECM ensembles with high pressure to the north, mostly dry, with that winds in from the east, quite warm. We've got 9 with high pressure just out to the west, and that's bringing in northwest winds in a similar fashion to the GM. We've got 7 with high pressure over to west coast. Again, should be mostly dry, but could be a little bit on the cool side with winds in from off the Atlantic. We've got 6 with high pressure somewhere between Iceland and Scandinavia, low pressure over France. Winds could be coming in from the east with that. And then we've got 5 looking very unsettled, low pressure across the country. So 14 there, combined with 6 there and 5 there, unsettled. Then we've got 10, 9 and 7, much more high pressure. So it really is, you know, uncertain around day 10 whether we're going to be under high pressure or low pressure. In 2 weeks' time, this is how things are looking. This gets us to the 31st of August. Lot of blue here. So it looks like there's a shift going on at the end of August to unsettled weather. Let's go through the options. We've got 14 members of the ECM ensembles with low pressure right over the country and to North Scotland. That's wet, windy and quite cool for the end of month. 10 is high pressure to the north of Scotland. That can be mostly dry, but it's low down here though, but it's probably threatening rain to southwest. We've got another 9 with low pressure out to our west and northwest, high pressure out to the west and northwest, I should say, low pressure to the northeast, winds coming in from the northwest. That looks a bit cool and showery. 7 with deep low pressure in the North Atlantic and across West Europe. That's going to be very unsettled, very wet with that. 6 with low pressure over to the south of the country. That'll be bringing the heaviest rain into the south. And then 5 with low pressure again to our south and southwest. Most of those options look wet by the end of August. Could that be setting up a cool and wet start to September? CFS V2 finally beats a 500 millibar height zones break down into week periods. The first week period takes from 16th to 22nd of August. This week has high pressure over and to the east of the country. Low pressures out to west, winds coming up from the south, mostly dry and very warm and or hot. Of course, there's going to be a thundery breakdown at the end of the week. Week 2 to 23rd, 29th of August. High pressure more towards Iceland. So that's still mostly dry, but probably turning cooler with winds more from a north-northeasterly direction. Week 3 is going to be the 30th of August, 5th September. High pressure to our east, low pressure out to west. That could be a very warm start to September with winds coming up from the south. And then finally we get through to week 4, which is the 6th to the 12th of September with low pressure out to west, high pressure slipping away to the east. That's turning more unsettled as we go through the first week to the second week of September. CFS V2 overall for September. An amazing live stream. Thank you so much. We're nearly at the end now, everybody. I'm so sorry for overrunning by 10 minutes, but we're nearly there now, everyone. Thank you so much. Been an incredible live stream. Unbelievable. CFS V2, 700 millibar height only for September. Looks unsettled with low pressure over to the west of the country. Bring wind in from off the Atlantic. That looks like it could be quite a wet September there. The precipitation, the temperature on it should say a little bit above average, like excessively so though. And precipitation suggesting a wetter than average September, especially over at the west of the country. No, wet September. Wouldn't that be a turn up for the box? I haven't had one of those for a little while. Thank you so much, everybody, for an incredible live stream. If you enjoyed the live stream, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbour, tell your doctor, tell your vicar, tell your mother-in-law to subscribe. We thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much, everybody. Woo! What a live stream. Wow. 95 concurrent viewers. I'm sure Master Bean's live stream done on Wednesday, probably since last winter. I'll have to check on that, but it's been a massive live stream this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Right, let's just turn off the display capture. Let's turn off the display capture, put the image back up, and webcam come. I've been a little bit giddy, maybe on this. I've been a little bit giddy. What do you think, everybody? Terry Chambers, Gab, the best weatherman out there. I don't know about that, but what I would say is that nobody does it like Gab. You know. It doesn't, definitely, nobody does it like Gav. And I will give you that. I'm not the best, I don't think I'm the best, but definitely nobody does it like Gav. Jason Selms, I saw 98 Gav. Oh wow, we peaked at 98 concurrent, nearly 100. That's epic for a Wednesday, isn't it? Right, better to make sure our moderators on the live stream. That'd be incredible. Thank you so much to James298 and also to Paul James for moderating on this live stream tonight. Thank you so much to our lovely moderators. Right, okay. Let's take 1 or 2 more from the live chat and then we'll get things wrapped up. We're still at 82 concurrent. Wow. Don Gibson, thank you so much, my friend. Great to see you. I haven't seen you for ages. Thank you so much. Usual high class, Gav. Thank you so much, my friend. Nobody does it like Gav. I'm not the best. I'm not the best. But I'm definitely on the most unique. Nobody does it quite like me. And that could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I'm not sure, It's for everybody else to decide. I know some people get upset with me. I drive some people crackers with the giddiness of that and, having a laugh. But people can be too serious sometimes about things, I think. People can take it or leave it, can't they? I heard to March Jones. Is that Jake? Is that my friend Jake? I think Jake has been on the live stream. Good to be back, Gav. I think you're Jake, aren't you? Jake March Jones. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. I'm so sorry, but I didn't see you in the live chat. But you've had a shout out there anyway. Thank you so much for being here. Justin Wilson. Could below on the weekend Friday be named? I wouldn't completely rule it out, actually. It does look as though it's winding itself up. Doesn't it? So I wouldn't totally rule that out. Just watch what the Met Office, their Twitter feed that are putting out. Oh, yes, it is, Jake. Okay, thank you so much, my friend, for being here. I'm sorry that I didn't see you earlier on in the live chat, but thank you for seeing to the end. And we'll see you again soon on the next one, hopefully. P. Middy, sorry I'm late. I'm so sorry, my friend, but we're ending. You've arrived just up, we're ending. But it's been a fantastic live stream, so you had to check it back on catch up. Chris Stewart, thank you, Gav and Mod, for an amazing live. Thank you so much, my friend. Adam Blunston saying CFS V2 looks interesting for September. Unsettled September, cold winter, perhaps. Maybe, Adam, we'll have to wait and see. Katrine loves the giddiness. Thank you so much, Katrine. Not everybody does, but, people can take it or leave it, can't they? Novel Ashes, this was an interesting live stream so far. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Right, okay, Jake saying, yes, I'm diving back in now. We're heading out of summer. I suspect a lot of people will be joining you in the next few weeks and months, Jake. So, hopefully the live count, will be going up now through to the remainder of the year. We could be in for some big live streams, depending on what weather gods have in store for us, of course, over the next few weeks and months. I've got to say thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Sam Parker. The webcam doesn't look too blurred on my end, so I'm not sure what happened there. Is it clear, maybe? But anyway, thank you so much for your kindness and your generosity to Sam Parker. Thank you so much, my friend. Right, okay, so we're going to end the live stream there. Just to see what's coming up on the channel tomorrow. Thanks to the moderators moderating the live stream. I think I've said that already, but thanks so much to our mods. We're nearly at 70 likes, by the way, so if you could smash the like button before you go, that will get us to 70 likes on the live stream. That'd be epic. So just tomorrow, we're going to have 6 AM UK weather forecast. We're going to have the European outlook, and we'll have a 10 of 14 there for you as well. There's going to be lots and lots. Paul James, it was blurry earlier. Oh right, that's when I did the million Gavs. I think I probably should have done that. Really, should I? Yes. So we've got lots coming up. That's what's coming tomorrow. Got lots coming up over the weekend as well, by the way. So just say on Sunday we've got the 10th and the final autumn update, which is going to be our ENSO / El Nino special. So very interesting autumn update. Oh, we're at 69 concurrent. I don't know, do you? 69 concurrent. Paul. What do we make of that? Eh? What do we make of that, Paul? No. I should have asked, probably. No. So, yes, 10th. What am I talking about? What was I saying? Yeah, we've got a 10th autumn update on Sunday. It's going to be our Enso/El Nino special. And it's going to be absolutely... I'm going to get myself into trouble. I'm going to get this live stream stopped. It's going to be epic. And, of course, that's the end of the autumn updates then. So, the week after that, we're releasing the autumn forecast come what may. We will be live streaming again after the 10th autumn update at 6 p.m. on Sunday. So, Jake, 69 with eyes, I don't know, Jake, I don't know. No, Paul Jane, keep him quiet, that's best, Paul, I should have done that myself. So we will be live streaming again at 6 p.m. on Sunday. And we will, of course, be discussing the autumn update. And on that live stream, we're going to bring you long range as well. So, again, we'll do a 10 to 14 day, but we'll combine it with loads of long range. We're going to have a plenty from CFS. And we will also have the Beijing Climate Centre on Sunday's live stream as well. Have charts from Beijing Climate Centre for the autumn and also the winter 2023-24, so you will see the latest update from Beijing, from the Chinese, on Sunday's live stream. P-Billy, Summer of 69, that's great, wasn't it? That was a great record. Paul James, Climax time, with Climax already, Paul, did you miss it? Did you miss my Climax, Paul? I don't know, it could have been. I think Paul's missed my Climax. Did you hear my woo? I don't know, it must have been a little bit of an anti-climax if Paul missed it. Drat, I don't know. Right, okay, well, we're going to wrap it up there. I'm going to go and get myself some dinner, and have my chicken that I put on. It's going to be overcooked anyway, isn't it? Because I've overrun this by 15 minutes, which is bad. But I've still got my vegetable put on as well. So, I'm going to go and get me dinner. You have a fantastic, epic live stream. It's been great. You've been amazing, as always. So thank you so much, everybody. And we shall see you on the next one. Stay safe and stay well. And we'll see you again very, very soon. Either for one of our uploads or for our Sunday evening live stream at 6 p.m. on Sunday. But for this one, that's all for now. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your Wednesday and bye for now.